Hello and welcome back to We Who Are About to Die and our Swiss cheese spear only challenge. Alright, so obviously I have this polearm right here. Not going to be using that if I can help it. Otherwise we're just going to be using spears. If I can find another spear, then I'll be actually pretty happy with that. But of course we don't have any fame right now. That's the thing that I'm currently kind of bottlenecked on. I'm really not having that much luck with my various matches. So that's going to be a bit of an issue. Anyway, stamina right now is doing okay. I don't think I need a huge amount of stamina, to be honest. So I'm thinking that maybe what I want to do is go for a little bit more movement. Because someone actually mentioned in the comments that maybe it would be an idea for us to try to focus on movement, focus on dashing, and things like that. And so I'm thinking what we're going to do is we're still going to focus on spear, of course. But otherwise, apart from that, we should probably focus on movement and then on dashing a little bit as well. And I think probably the best way for me to go about this is, as I said to you in the previous episode, I said, hey, how are we going to do this? Are we going to just do the personal goal and then call that a day and then move on to the next challenge? Yeah, I guess so, right? I think that seems like a pretty decent idea. Anyway, 100,000 fame is what we need to do with the slave. So I need to start actually thinking about what I'm doing in regards to spending. Because obviously I don't want to spend a huge amount of fame every single time. So let's actually just take a quick look here. Alright, so it seems like this is what I'm going to do. Unfortunately, I have, it's a pit fight, isn't it? Yeah, it's a pit fight. Okay, obviously I can't bet right now because I just loaded up the game. So we're going to see what we can do here. So spear and movement skill. Alright, that's what we're leveling up right here. Hopefully I'm going to be able to... actually this is pretty good because the equipment's durability is going to be maintained. Yeah, so this is going to be pit fight. This should actually be kind of good for me. And that's actually going to be a bit of a change because usually I do not like doing team-based battles. I actually really much prefer doing like one-on-ones and stuff like that. I actually find one-on-ones to be a little bit... Oh, I was disarmed? Are you serious? Get out of here. Yeah, I actually prefer one-on-ones quite a bit more. Oh, look at that. Oh, that damage. Okay, hello. Apparently, overhead with a spear is absolutely amazing. I had no idea. As people mentioned in the comments, apparently the other directional attacks with the spear are pretty awesome as well. So that seems to be working really nicely. So yeah, I should definitely try to use those a little bit more. As you can see, I'm actually getting around this guy's shield really nice and easily. He's basically just about done. He is getting a bit too close for my liking, but I can't really do much about that. Oh, never mind. He's now dead. Alright, so now we can move on to... Is that one of my own? Yeah, that was one of my own, I think. So that was great. Definitely hit him for a decent amount. And we've taken off that guy's helmet, which is nice. But as you can see, I can just very, very precisely aim for the head here. This is hilarious. I'm actually surprised that it is so incredibly precise. I would have expected it... Oh, I just took a massive amount of damage. Okay. Yeah, that guy had an iron claw. He's dead now, thankfully. So shouldn't have to worry about him any further. This guy just took a massive wallop from our spear as well. Here we go. Come on, can we get him? Yeah, a little bit. I was actually hoping to try to regenerate a little bit of my stamina, maybe get a slight little bit of damage bonus. Of course, the main thing that I actually want to do right now is I want to try to gain as much spear skill as possible. Oh, nice damage. There we go. Taking him down. Just poked him in the chest. That was funny. Alright, is this guy on my side? Is this guy on my side? I actually have no idea who's on my side. No, there we go, there we go. I actually attacked one of my own men. That was not particularly good. This is the guy that almost actually killed me in one hit. He literally did 44 damage to me because he hit me on the head, which was really, really impressive. But there you go. That's a nice little kill for us right there. And now we can just finish off the last remaining enemy, or at least I hope so. But the amount of damage that we're actually capable of doing with this overhead with the spear is actually crazy. I'm super surprised that it is that effective, and that just shows me that, you know what, there's a lot of depth to the game, and that's just amazing, you know, because I think to myself, you know, I was actually doing pretty well, you know, I wasn't doing too badly before, you know, in the previous runs, you know, like various challenges and so on. I was actually doing okay, you know, I was doing a little bit better than, you know, before. I was just getting slowly and slowly improving and so on and so forth. And now I'm playing with a completely different weapon type, and it has just thrown me for a loop, at least initially. And now I'm loving it. Now I'm absolutely loving it. I'm just going to buy this chest piece. This is going to be incredible for our fame generation. And how's my shield doing? My shield's absolutely fine. Yeah. Oh, there's another spear. Ooh. Hello. There's another spear right there. Okay, this is actually a pretty nice spear. Not too bad. Thinking I'm going to buy it. And I think I might actually sell this. I'm going to sell this when the refund percentage is 70% or higher. I think that's probably a good idea for us to do that. And otherwise, we're just going to repair our things. Just going to heal myself back up to full. And I should probably go for greater mending at some point, but probably not right now. Also, my movement skill didn't really get upgraded that much because I wasn't really running around or anything. But inevitably, it will be very, very useful to have movement skill. So I'm just going to continue leveling that up. How's my spear skill, by the way? Let me actually just take a quick look. Oh, my spear skill is 81. All right, that's actually incredible. I don't even know whether I need spear skill any further. I think I might just go for... let's just go for movement and dashing, I guess. Just movement and dashing. How's my stamina skill? Stamina is still 51. Now I'm thinking that maybe I'll go for stamina and movement instead, because dashing for me, I'm always really bad at it, and that's probably going to be one of the things that I will only learn to do in a while. I think I'm not going to be that good at it, at least initially. Many versus one is probably what I'm going to... Oh, wow. Okay, this is pretty terrible. Both of these are pretty terrible. Many versus many I could do, but I think that's a bit too... I don't know, it's a bit too annoying for me, so I'm just going to go for endurance and prestigious and just go straight on in. Just try to get as much skill with my spear as I can. Obviously, this guy is literally by himself, so it's probably not going to take us that long to be able to win here, but you know, there's not much I can do about it. I don't have unionize or anything like that, so if I wanted to try to get like a 1 versus many or something like that, even though a 1 versus many would probably be quite difficult for me right now, it would probably be kind of good for us to try it. Anyway, oh, we've only got one teammate? Oh, okay, I had no idea that we only had one teammate. That's kind of funny. Alright, well, we're just gonna murder this guy really, really easily, or at least, I think, easily. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for my stamina to come back. I'm being a bit too overzealous. There we go, nice little hit right there. And he's dead. Yeah, I mean, I called it, you know, I called it before he actually died, but there you go. That was literally 30 seconds. Obviously, 2 versus 1, it's going to be pretty simple for us to achieve victory there. Stamina regen is definitely what I'm going to take. Thank you. I will definitely take that every single time. And otherwise, is there anything else? That's the thing. I actually don't know whether there's anything better than what I have in regards to spears. I'm going to have to look quite hard here, but I'm going to be a bit careful about how I spend my fame right now. So we're just going to still spend stamina and movement here. Okay, so there's a 1 versus many. Is this entourage? No, that's a spoils to the victor. Okay, I guess we're going to have to do this, alright? We're going to have to do this just purely for the fact that well, it wouldn't be a challenge otherwise, right? It wouldn't be a challenge otherwise. So we're going to try it out and see what happens. I guess I could buy a new helmet. This might actually be a pretty good helmet for us to buy right here. It's only 10,000. I am going to get 10,000 back from the actual fight. So I guess we're going to do that. We'll sell this. We'll just unlock a couple of these. And I need to get a better chest piece as well. But this is the best for fame multiplier. And I actually would like more fame multiplier. Should we reroll once? Let's reroll once and just see if I can maybe find something really good. Obviously, this is a great helmet, but it's not hardened or anything like that. I'm going to be looking for the lion head helm once again, because the lion head helm is really amazing. Has a great fame multiplier. It as far as I'm aware, it has hardened and padded, I think. I'm actually not entirely sure if it has both of those. But whatever the case, I guess we're just going to go in with what we have here. And we will hope that I achieve victory. That's all. Hope is all I have. Hope is all I have. But bear in mind, it is giving me a massive amount of fame if I can achieve victory. And that's the thing. We want to challenge ourselves. This is pretty much the only thing I can do to challenge myself here. So let me see if we can do this. Because the other fights were not that difficult. Or at least they shouldn't be. So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna this is gonna be funny. Oh, I got disarmed. Are you serious that I got disarmed? No. Okay, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Come on. Oh no. Oh dear. That is bad. Yeah, me getting disarmed on literally like this, what, the first attack or second attack that I had this entire round. I think I'm actually dead here, to be honest. Oh, and he's out of there. He's out of there. All right, we didn't even have heirloom, by the way. Didn't even have heirloom, and I didn't invest any gold. I didn't invest any gold. All right, there you go. That's it. That's what can happen. So, as I said to you before, that is exactly the reason why I said to you, you know what? I'm not very good with the spear. And that is exactly what happened. Unfortunately, as I said also, we definitely wanted to try and give ourselves a hard time. And I had 81 in spear right there. That was the only thing. I had 81 in spear. I didn't have very good armor. I think that was probably the reason why we had such a difficult time. Because obviously my shield was pretty much, in my opinion at least, shields sometimes just don't block. And the enemy can get around them really, really fast. So that was the reason why we had some issues with that right there. So yeah, we're gonna have to do something. I don't know. We're gonna have to do something a bit different this time around. But obviously, bear in mind, I don't have any benefits whatsoever this time. I don't have an heirloom weapon. I don't have anything like that. So we're gonna have to. I don't even know what we can do right now. I don't even know what we can do. Can we even continue with the spear challenge right now? Can we even continue with that? Let me actually just see something real fast. I'm going to have to go to the poll, because I'm going to have to take a look and see exactly what's going on with the challenges here, because I'm thinking, okay, it's not a slave one. All right, so we could do the roulette challenge until we have the ability to do the spear challenge again, because as it stands right now, this is the criminal scum. So I'm thinking, what about the roulette challenge? So yes, we could potentially do the roulette challenge, which basically means spoils to the victor only taking the worst weapons you can find. If no spoils to the victor, you have to pick the worst possible match. All but 3,000 fame needs to be transferred to gold to invest in the next character, as in gamblers never profit. And armor can be bought only one a piece. So in other words, you have to, go in randomly sometimes when you have no armor on or whatever, and you don't have any spares or anything like that. So I guess that might actually be a good challenge to do with this particular character, because obviously, as I said before, we just don't have the ability to get a spear immediately. That's the main problem here. We just don't have the ability to do that. And amusingly enough, it still says that I'm ascended or something, or I don't even know. Why does it say that? Okay, whatever the case, yeah, my apologies for the whole, spear thing not really working out. That was obviously not what I intended, but yeah, I couldn't really do much about that. Okay, so there are no spoils to the victor here. So technically, I could do the many versus one. What is the worst match? The most difficult one, I guess? Okay, this is the most difficult one then, I suppose. So I guess I'm just going to take that one, and then we'll move on. Okay, so roulette challenge. So only taking the worst weapons you can find in spoils to the victor. Right, okay. Yeah, I guess. I mean, we're using a pretty terrible weapon right now, so I'm not entirely sure if I'm even going to be able to achieve victory most of the time, but I should be fine. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm terrible at actually fighting in this game. Not anymore, at least. I mean, I was pretty bad when I first started, but of course that's just how it is for everything. You got to learn sometimes in various situations. You got to make sure you know what's going on sometimes. But yeah, this guy could actually win against me, hilariously enough. He could actually win against me. He's using a two-handed as well. Okay, he's actually he's not picking up his weapon. Why are you not picking up your weapon, sir? Your weapon is right there, sir. Would you like to pick it up? Oh, no, you just want to pick up a plank. Okay, I'm not sure why you'd pick up a plank, sir, but all right. Yeah, you're gonna very easily die. All right, that was very funny. I'm not entirely sure why he decided to do that, but there you go. That was a very easy victory, surprisingly enough. And, okay, definitely not expecting that. Okay, so as it stands, the rules are all but 3,000 fame. Okay, so I have 3,000 fame right now, so I'm pretty good to just remain with that. I'm going to be buying the tenderizer straight away, because this is actually a much better weapon for us. And I'm just going to be selling everything else. And technically I could unlock another slot if I wanted to. I'll unlock another one of these. Oh, there's the Godly Shield. Yeah, I should have... You know what? In that previous run, I should have bought the Godly Shield straight away, because I had enough money to be able to do that. I just didn't have enough fame to actually re-roll the shop. But I should have done that. That was one of my main mistakes right there. Should have just got that straight away, and then that would have been amazing. Okay, luck of the draw, entourage. Okay, so what is the worst possible... What is the worst one? What is the worst one here? Probably this one. This one's the hardest. So I guess we'll just go ahead and do that. But yeah, so from my perspective, yeah, we're gonna need to do that in future. So when we get back to the spear challenge, we're gonna get a Godly Shield as soon as possible. Obviously, it very much depends on if I have any money, because as it stands right now, I don't have any money whatsoever with what I can, with which I can actually use to buy the thing. So that's obviously going to be a bit problematic, but yeah, I guess we'll just see what happens. Anyway, this is going to be a bit of a difficult run as it is, because I actually just don't have any money. I don't have any money, I don't have any fame, I don't have any, heirloom weapon or basically anything like that. So I'm basically starting from pretty much zero, which in my opinion is actually quite fun sometimes. I think it is pretty fun to start like that sometimes. So I'm not too fussed about it, but I'm a bit disappointed for the fact that I did do so badly in the spear challenge, because I was actually very much enjoying using spears. I thought it was super fun, actually. And I thought I was doing pretty well initially in the 1 versus many fight. But I think the problem that, you know, inevitably caused my demise is just I just had very low armor. Just very low armor values. And I think that was the main problem there. Anyway, war is hell. That's absolutely fine. Not going to be doing anything with this. I'm actually going to sell this because this is terrible. I'm getting minus fame percentages for all of this stuff, so I'm actually just going to sell all of that. Golden frying pan could be amazing for us to use, but obviously I'm not going to do that right now. I don't have enough money to buy any of this. Let's re-roll a little bit here. Can I even re-roll the store? Am I allowed to re-roll the store? I don't even know. It doesn't say whether I can re-roll the store. All but 3,000 fame needs to be transferred to gold. Well, I have 3,900, so I can't really do much about that, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I guess I could just re-roll it again if I wanted to, but it's kind of expensive as it is to do that. So I think what I'm going to do is we might do some training. Should we do some training? Yeah, let's do a little bit of training while we can, to be honest. And then let's have a look and see if I can maybe bet. Ooh, this is all terrible. Okay, well, there's a many versus many right here. What is the worst fight? This is the hardest, so I guess we'll do this one, right? Oh, luck of the draw. No, we want to do spoils to the victor. There are no spoils to the victor, hilariously enough. Kind of surprised that there aren't any of those, but okay. Anyway, my training is obviously going to make things much more difficult, and that's also maybe a reason why I had some problems in the 1 versus many as well. I was also training in that particular fight. So that might have been a contributor to the whole problem. You know, because if I could have run away faster, had stamina regenerating faster, had more stamina in general, then I probably would have had a slightly easier time of things. But you know how it is. Sometimes these things kind of happen. Anyway, this guy is going to absolutely murder me if I allow him to, so I'm going to have to be really, really careful here. I'm just going to try and get into his space because he has a spear. Trying to do damage to his helmet right now. Yeah, very little damage. Very little damage I'm being able to do right now because I just have barely any stamina. That is the problem. Because, of course, I am training. But it's okay. He's got a spear, so he shouldn't be able to do too much to me, as you can see. This is also giving me kind of like flashbacks now of me basically having the same thing happen where I was just absolutely clobbered in close quarters. But there you go, we were able to achieve victory without too many difficulties. Alright, so we actually ranked up as well, which is quite nice. Two-handed axe skill? No, I don't really care about that. I will go for the increased skills. And let's have a look. Is there anything else that I want to go for here? The dyed straw hat? No. This shield is actually nice, but this also gives me flashbacks. Terrible, terrible flashbacks. Can we buy something good? Yeah, this is actually pretty nice. We'll buy these. The arena tabard is what I'm currently wearing. No, I don't really care about that. Okay, so yeah, so it says all but 3,000 fame needs to be transferred to gold to invest in the next character. Okay, all but 3,000 gold. 3,000 fame even. 3,000 fame. Okay, so let me go ahead and do that. So all but 3,000 fame. So 3,000. Boom. There we go. And we'll transfer 1,000 into the next character, I guess. And then we'll just get some more training. And there's not much more I can do here. I mean, obviously, if my weapon just gets destroyed, then it gets destroyed. I can't really do much about that. Okay, so there's a many versus 1 here, technically, in the wild card. This is 1 versus 1. This is luck of the draw. Unfortunately, I'm getting pretty unlucky in this regard. Not sure what's going on here. But I guess I'll take this one. This is the worst possible one, I think, isn't it? And we can also bet a little bit here too if I want to. I can survive. Can I survive with 70% health? I will try. Let's see if that works. I'm also training, do bear that in mind, so we might have some issues here. But we'll see. We'll see. This is actually not a terribly bad arena for this. Ooh, I just saw a shield and I think a one-handed axe or something like that drop into the center of the arena. I would love to be able to check that out. Okay, let's see. Can I get it? Can I get there? Where's the shield? Where was the shield? Oh, there it is. There's the axe. I don't see the shield though. Oh, he picked it up. Are you serious? Ah. Oh well, never mind. I shouldn't have too many difficulties actually winning against this guy, hopefully. Oh, okay. It is not my day. Is it? No. It is not my day at all. I am failing at every single challenge that we are undertaking right here. Alright, well, if I get a slave... Okay, I'm not getting a slave, but I literally have 0 gold. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try the other challenge, alright? So we're going to try all the challenges in this episode. And... oh, I'm so sorry. I am terrible. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to try something a little bit different here. Okay, gonna reroll. Let's see. Give me a slave. Come on, come on. I want a slave, please. Okay, let's just do that once again. Oh, wow. Really? I'm getting super unlucky with my rerolls right here as well. Okay, so once I get a slave, the challenge is this. It is a... There we go. Got a slave. Okay. This is a weapon sell challenge. So basically, every round, I have to sell my current weapon and buy a new weapon. I'm not allowed to reroll. So if there isn't a weapon in the starting roll, you got to find one during the fight. You're allowed armor, but if selling it allows you to buy a weapon that you don't have money for, you must sell the armor. You can't keep spares of anything. Be methodical and you can beat the challenge by buying your freedom. In other words, 1,000 fame. Alright, sounds good. Okay, so... portable goo. Yes, I know. I went half and half, right? I went half and half. Okay. So, I need to sell my weapon after every round, okay? After every single round. So I'm just going to unlock additional slots here, and we're going to try really hard, okay? We're going to try really hard here, and hopefully I'm going to be able to do something. So I'm just going to spend all my money on training for the moment, and we have a wild card here as well as entourage one-on-one. What is this? Many versus many. This is also terrible, so I'm gonna just take the one-on-one and I'll try to level up my stamina as best I can, and that's pretty much it. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, we're going through challenges like nothing else right here, but don't worry. As I said before, we're going to be getting back to those when we can. So when I have the ability to fund the spear one, because obviously I can't just, you know, I can't use random weapons in the meantime. You know, I want to only use spears if I am doing the spear challenge, of course. So my weapon's going to break soon. Hopefully I'm going to be able to kill him before that happens. There we go. Are you dead, sir? No, you're not. Now you are. There we go. Fantastic. All right, so that was easy enough, wasn't it? Yeah. That was insanely easy because, of course, early game, you know, these guys don't have any armor or anything like that. Super, super fast. Okay, there's an iron claw right there, but I have to sell this weapon, all right? I have to sell this weapon. I can't afford the iron claw, as you can see. So, I mean, I can technically sell my slave helm, but that's not going to get me anything. Unfortunately, rerolls are not allowed either. So there's no point in me doing anything here, unfortunately. There's no money. So I basically will now have to go into the next round without any weapon. Yes, without any weapon. So I'm going to go in here to this 1 versus 1, and we'll see how it goes. Obviously, bear in mind, as a slave, the Skolo take 50% of my gold. So that is obviously... What is that guy doing? You see that guy right there where my cursor was? Oh my... He seems to be having a fun time. Let's just say that. He seems to be very excited about this upcoming round. Anyway, let me see if I can actually pick up a good weapon here. I'd like a shield. Or a two-handed. Nice. Is that a... No, that's a one-handed. He's got a flail. Are you serious that you have a flail, sir? That is not allowed. That is not allowed at all, sir. I will punish you now by murdering you very quickly, and you will die. You will die without ever having known the rigors of combat because you're gone. Yes, look at that. That was literally under 20 seconds. I don't even know what's going on with these initial enemies. They seem to be very, very simple, but there you go. Okay, we got a one-handed sword here, but I'm not going to take that. I'm going to take the stamina skill, of course. And I can't even afford that, actually. I can't even afford that other one. Okay, so unfortunately that obviously wasn't spoils to the victor, so no weapon for me once again, but I am actually able to purchase a chest piece if I want to. So technically I could purchase that. I think I might actually buy that, because a chest piece is going to be kind of useful for us, right? I think it would be kind of useful at least. Can't train or anything like that. I have basically no money at all. Let's see what else I have here. One-on-one, one-on-one, one-on-one. Okay, that doesn't really help me either. I guess I will do the first one because this is the hardest one, I suppose. And also is for Aluora. And Aluora, of course, is not really liking us right now. So it would be good to get a little bit of relation with her, I suppose. And having some body armor is obviously going to be kind of useful. Okay, so yeah, this particular level does seem to have that problem where it doesn't actually give you any weapons. At least for the first 10 seconds, I think. Yeah, I mean, maybe the first 15 seconds. Oh, my running speed's increased. Well, that's good. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to wait. Oh, no, don't hit me, sir. Don't hit me. No, no, no. Okay, I got a plank. Oh, I was wanting to block with that. Okay, yeah, that didn't really help. Okay, can you throw in some more stuff, please? Oh, he threw away his axe. Are you serious? That is the most hilarious thing that this guy's ever done. He threw away his axe and now has a frying pan. Well, we know how impressive the frying pan can actually be, so let's be a bit careful, shall we? Okay, here we go. Just gonna continue going for some nice little simple overheads. Don't really need to worry too much about things. Maybe he's going really hard here. That is a bit worrying. Okay, his helmet's gone. Perfect. Nice little blocker right there too. Oh, no, that was a bad blocking direction from my part. Okay, there we go. Not bad, not bad. Can we actually finish him off now? He's low. He is low. And there he goes. All right. Whew. That was close. That was a close one. All right. Yeah, I think we might be able to do this okay. I mean, I'm obviously going in there with basically no weapon. I've done that kind of thing before. It's kind of like the scrounge run, I guess. But obviously, if I have a weapon, then I have to sell it after the round. That's the difference here, I suppose. Free shop rerolls or free physician treatments. I think I'll go for the free physician treatment right now. I'm kind of needing some cash. All medical aid must go to the common people. No, I'm gonna spend 1,000 fame to actually get a physician because I kind of need one. And as you can see, I can pretty much I can't even afford anything. I can basically buy this, which is the most expensive weapon I can buy, but it is still terrible in every single respect. So that's really sad. But look at this. I can actually heal myself because I have the free physician treatment that I got from leveling up, which is actually kind of nice. But yeah, apart from that, I have basically nothing. So yeah, luck of the draw might actually be kind of good. What else do we have here? Entourage. Oh, there's a spoils to the victor. Okay, I'm gonna have to do spoils to the victor just purely for the fact that those are the rules. If there is a spoils to the victor, then I will have to do it. Oh, actually, wait a minute. I'm now combining it. Yes, never mind. That's actually not the challenge that we're doing. Oh well, never mind. I guess it's kind of fun to do this, I guess, because maybe I'll get a good weapon or something. I don't know. I mean, I have to sell it anyway after this round, so it might make sense to actually get some better weapons, I suppose. Anyway, I do have a two-handed here. Maybe I'm going to be able to do some nice damage with it. And maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to appease the audience a little bit more. And they're going to be pretty pleased with me. Or at least I hope so. My team seems to be doing an absolutely terrible job as well, which is, as you might expect, very disappointing to me. And, oh, his weapon just went away. Alright, that's very good for me. Okay, I need to get my stamina back, so I'm just gonna wait a little bit. What is actually going on with my... What is going on with my weapon right there? Did you see that swing? That was kind of weird. Alright. What? Okay. Am I just not knowing how to use a two-handed sword? All of a sudden? That's a bit strange. Okay. Because look at how it swings. It swings super weirdly. Am I just doing it wrong? Yeah, I think so, right? Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, well, oh, nice. Oh, that was nice. Okay, yeah, took off his helmet. Nice damage against the helmet right there. And now we can just do some nice little overhits just to finish him off, I guess. Maybe. This was actually a much more difficult fight than I anticipated, to be honest. I actually thought to myself, nah, this is going to be easy, because it's a many versus many. But no, it actually seems to be pretty difficult. No, never mind, he's crumpled now, so that's nice, and we can now just eliminate this guy as well, or at least I hope so. For some reason, my own forces are actually blocking my attacks, but there you go. Fantastic. Alright, so it does have spoils to the victor, so I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop my two-handed. It's 304, that's broken. It seems like that's actually going to be the best thing that I have, to be honest. So yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, spoils to the victor doesn't really matter. So there we go. They're just going to take half of it, and I'm just going to sell my sword. They're also going to take half of that. I don't have enough money to buy anything, so that's really bad. Yeah, oh well. Never mind. Just going to continue unlocking some things. I can't do anything about any of this. I can buy some stuff, I guess. I can get extraordinary, which might actually be kind of good. Unionize is actually going to be something that I'm going to go for as well. And otherwise, we can just head straight on in once again. Okay, so what do we have here? A many versus one. Or we could do a pit fight. No, I don't really want to do the pit fight, so I will do a 1 versus 1. But yeah, this is actually a pretty interesting rule set, to be honest, because we have, well, obviously we have to sell our stuff, right? We have to sell our stuff, and also if we are allowed armor, but if selling it allows you to buy a weapon that you don't have money for, you must sell the armor. So that's obviously a pretty significant caveat as well. Can you give me a sword? There we go. They did give me a sword. That is nice. Okay, can I actually do something against this guy? This is going to be a little bit difficult for me, I think. Just going to try to go for headshots here. His weapon is going to outlast mine 100%. Alright, not bad. Didn't get any critical hits, which is actually really awful. I don't even know why that was actually happening, because I was aiming for the head, and you could see there I was getting a bunch of headshots, but unfortunately I just wasn't able to get any criticals. It's kind of sad, but oh well. 2,000 gold to the next character. I'm not allowed to reroll, so 2,000 gold to the next character is what I will indeed take. I could use more storage. No, I'd like more options in the shop after every match. Thank you very much. Okay, so I have 1,900. Can I sell this? Yes, I can actually sell this. Can I buy a weapon if I sell this? No, I actually cannot. No. So I will not be selling any of my armor, I suppose. I can buy armor, do bear that in mind, but I don't actually have the ability to buy any. Technically I could buy this. That gives me 5% more fame. Oh, I can actually buy a weapon now. So I will buy the weapon. It's a wooden chromo. That is hilarious. Okay, yeah, and the pit helm is terrible, so not going to be doing anything with that. But otherwise, technically what we could do is we could train if we wanted to, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to get unionize while I can. And then we have the ability to do spoils to the victor, spoils to the victor. All right, actually might be kind of useful. This is a 1 versus 1. So we're going to do the 1 versus 1, I suppose. And we'll see what happens. But there you go. That's going to be it for this episode. And once again, don't worry. We're going to be returning to those other challenges in due time. I just need to make sure that I have a spear when we go into the spear challenge. So if I have heirloom, and then I'm going to, be able to put a spear into the slot, then we'll be able to do the spear challenge from the very start, which is what I obviously want to try to do. And otherwise, apart from that, the roulette challenge, we will be heading back to that as well. But this time around, we're going to be maybe a little bit more careful with how we do things in regards to our armor and stuff like that as well. Seems like armor is much more important than you might expect. I mean, I already know that, of course, but sometimes maybe I'm overestimating my abilities. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.